Hi guys, in this video we're going to demonstrate how to import a box score from iscore or other iPad or iPhone apps into TurboStats and create your own graphical box score linked to your website with team pages and leaderboard stats. First thing we're going to do is create a team for both teams that we're going to be importing the games from. If you haven't created your team yet, hit create a new team. What I like to do is put the year at the end of the team name, and then I'll put 19 for the year at the end of the name, and then come up to the top here and put in the full team name and how many innings in an official game, an abbreviation, and you could leave all your players' names blank. If you already have a box score and all the names are in iscore, we'll import those. So just go to the game screen. You'll get some pop-ups now because it is a new game, and there'll be lots of different messages come up to tell you how you could score. And so what you want to do is hit the import button here and choose from iscore app, and then go into your email that was sent to you from your iscore software, and it typically looks like this. You'll have links at the top with different files that they give you and a scorecard. So if you want to include the scorecard on your website, box score, you have to download it first. So click on the scorecard and hit save. And you can put everything in the same folder if you want. Okay, and then come down to the box score part here, the text, and we just have to highlight this box score. So start up at the very top and then scroll all the way down here to the stat description key. And hold down the shift key and highlight the whole thing. You see it's all highlighted. And I'll right click and I'll choose copy. And then come into the TurboStats program here and then choose paste box score. You see how quickly the game comes in with all the information. If you want to do your own box scores, we have a nice box score program. Just click on the box score button at the bottom. And it will load up. It'll ask you for who the leaders were in different categories for both teams. You could pick them. If you have photos, the photos will show. Hit OK. And then what you do here is pick the game number and whatever your League Planner Pro schedule name is or website that you want to use for the schedule. You could put that name here and then the number of the game in the schedule. So this is game 59. Okay, and if you want to include a recap here, you could just copy your recap and paste it in here. Okay, if you want to add a photo, you can hit add photo and pick one of your photos and put any kind of photo into this recap. Okay, and if you want to add the score sheet now, click add score sheet, and then what you want to do is pick the file you downloaded. That one was called scorecard. And you're ready to go now. If you have player photos, I'll show you how to set them up, but you have player photos switch on. If you have team logos, you can set them up, whether they're JPEGs or PNGs. Okay, and let's do PNGs. And then you just hit post website. And it's going to ask you for the name of the other team. This was the Dallas team. Let's pick this team as the other team because it'll link these website files on the web page so that you can go from one team file to the other. And it's going to ask you to verify the box score name. You could just hit save to that. And so it's creating your website a box score. And when it's finished, you'll be able to view that with the link. It's going to upload the photo. Did that all for you. It uploaded the PDF of the iscore score sheet. See that score sheet here? That came in there. Okay, and so you have player photos. If you had player photos, they would be up there. You have the picture that you loaded up, your recap that you put in there, and the box score. And if there's player photos, they'd all be in here as well. You could turn the photos off if you want. Now you could also make a team website. See, there'll be links here for the team website, and we don't have a logo here, so let's change it back to JPEGs. I think the logo is actually a JPEG for that team, so let's post that again and view it here and see if both logos show up this time. So we don't have a logo for this Dallas team, so what we'll do is create one. So let's go out of here and we're going to go back, and now we're going to import this team. So now we see we have no players on this team yet. We picked the Tigers from the choice of the two teams. if we want to upload these stats for the other team, we'll exit out of TurboStats and open up the South Troy Dodgers, and then we'll import it as well for that team. But we're going to pick this team here, and we're going to hit import stats. And now it's going to add players. So you just hit new all, and all the players will be added, okay, as they come in here. Let me finish that up, and then we'll come back to this. Okay, we're almost done. The program's got a few more players to add. Now, the first time you do this, when you're adding the players, it's just a little slower. But once all the players are in the lineup, the next game will come in very quickly. It's putting the players in your TurboStats team database. And I think we might have one more left. And it also creates an opponent player, which has the totals for the opponent in the game. So everything's finished there. Your box score is in. You could see here that that's the score by innings. If I go back to the iscore database here, come up here and then look at the box score. Okay, and so you can see the same box score. All right, runs, hits, errors, 14, 19. Same thing here. 2-1 left on base is down in the bottom of the box score. Okay, so that's how you import that. Now what we do is we close out of TurboStats, and if we want to create player photos, okay, what we do is we come in here and we go into the team database. Now if this doesn't come up automatically, you hit right here, team website. See all the players came in with their uniform numbers right from the iscore database. You don't have to enter them in twice. So you click on team database and you can customize your site. Pick team settings or league settings if you're doing it for a whole league. And then what you do is you pick whether you want to hyperlink to the other team's files or not. What kind of photos you have. If you have JPEG player photos, you could check those here. If you don't have any photos, uncheck them both. Okay, we'll put JPEGs up there. If you have a logo, click on the add logo button and go and add the team logo. Let's make them a JPEG. Okay, and then what you do is go into the home page editor, and if you want to change your background here, let's just make it a solid background, transparency, and just set this to like 50, so it would be more of a gray color. Turn off the white theme, add social media links. You can get the Twitter link for these teams. You can go in and go to their Twitter page. Hang on one second, I'll do that. So once you get the site up, just copy this Twitter link at the top here. Okay, and then just go in back into the team website and then paste that Twitter page in there, and you could choose embed if you want. If you want to put a Facebook page, you can. And if you want to put a picture, you can add a photo. So you could pick a team photo if you like. Okay, and you're all set there. And so let's go back here and let's ready to post this website. Let me change that photo. Let's go into these photos and pick one of the photos we have. Okay, and now I'm going to go back and I'm going to paste this. And so it copies the photo for you. It puts it into a scaled version of the photo, so it's not the high definition photo that you typically take with your camera. It'll give you a photo that's suitable for the web, and then you just, when you're done, you hit view and the website will pop up here and your photo will be up there. You'll have your leaderboard here, your rosters, and everything will be automatically created. If you want to put players' pictures in here, what you could do is go back to your TurboStats program, okay, close out of the game form and highlight a player here, and then just hit add crop photo, and then the same thing, pick the photo, the team photo, and then you go into the cropping tool here and just put it on someone's face here. You could zoom out, okay, and hit crop, okay, and that uploads the photo to the website. And so what you do is go back into the website now, and I'll hit refresh, okay, and we'll go to stats, and let's see here, we should have one player up here. Sometimes the photos take a little bit of time to show up. There you go, Preston King. And let's go back to the home page. Okay, and see that photo will show up everywhere that player's in the leader report. Okay, and that's how you create the game site. Now in the game site, you could go to the box score, the team site rather. It'll make a link back to the box scores for all your games, and you can also go to the other team site as well. If you have a League Planner Pro, it's going to go into the League Planner Pro roster page and also post the box scores and the score bar for the League Planner Pro site. And that'll be an extra menu up here. It'll say Event Site. If you need help with League Planner Pro, want to watch our videos on how to create a league website. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, visit our website, TurboStats.com, and click on Support. Thank you.